Alright guys, Nathan here, welcome back to a new episode of Restart FC. And today's episode we're going to start off by completing, I think it's the first SBC that there is to do. I think it's like, it's the Let's Get Started one, I think it's called. You get some okay rewards for actually, surprisingly, comparing how easy it is. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about the way the team's performing. Obviously in the last episode we won every single game to clinch the division title, and well, along with that, we're going to continue in this episode and do another complete run of Division 9. It only takes 5 games, and then the episode after that we'll also do the same thing Division 8 because it's still 5 games. It's just you need 2 more points. I think you need 13 points to win Division 9, and you need 15 to win Division 8. So sort of the same sort of barrier. I wouldn't expect to lose or draw any of the games coming up. Due to what we've been facing recently, we've been facing some pretty bad players and some pretty bad teams. It's either one or the other, really. I mean, no one's particularly great we've played, but there have been some players that if they would have had the teams that some other people would have had, they probably would have given us a run for our money. But I'm not really too concerned, and we're just going to do these SBCs. I think this is like the opening 5 minutes of the video, us doing these SBCs. They don't really get us anywhere. I was surprised that I was actually able to do them as well, because usually it takes like the manager tasks where you get all the bronze packs. You need to use a lot of the players you get from them to do them, but obviously we didn't have that because I deleted the club and I actually completed quite a lot of them on the other account. But we managed to do it anyway, and we get a 2 gold player pack, and we're going to open it up and see what we get. So bronze pack to start off with. Not really, obviously I'm just expecting to get some English players, or maybe one nationality player, so I can use them in a backup team. And we get a couple of English players in this one, not too bad. Again, probably going to just look for ones I can complete more challenges with, so getting them all from the same nation or the same league is always really useful. Along with you know, obviously maybe you want a good bronze player to maybe use up front or something, I don't know. But we also get the Wickham badge, which I don't really like Wickham, to be honest. I think they're a bit of a tin pot club, but I prefer their badge to the Peterborough one, so I'm just going to use it. I haven't really got too much against them, apart from the fact that their player apparently headbutted someone outside of Tesco's in fucking Wickham. I don't know whether that's true or not, but yeah, apparently it happened. Yeah, so we actually get a silver player in fact, and it was actually a really good one. Bruno Andrade, I think his name is, from that is that 1860 Munich in the Bundesliga 2. So again, just not a bad player we've packed. We also get a couple of English players, Sims from Southampton and Gibson from Newcastle. 2 good English players, and in this pack I don't think we don't get a gold rare. We get a silver rare, which is always really annoying, I find, and it's a shit silver as well. So that was an annoying pack. We also get another pack here. I think it was from maybe doing another SBC, but we actually get a Korean from the Korean League, and we also get a couple more players added to the club. Another English striker. Get a couple more Germans as well. Not too bad. And we actually complete the next SBC, which is this one's always annoying because you have to have quite a lot of chemistry, and you know, buying bronze players in is not always it doesn't always pay off. You don't get the correct chemistry. But we get premium gold excuse me. We get premium gold bronze pack. No, premium bronze pack. Sorry. We get a French centre back. Not too bad. Get another French midfielder, French striker. A couple more players just to add to the club, and maybe complete some more with later. I could always do the upgrade, but at this stage, it's not really. We don't really have many coins to be working with. That's why I want to qualify for FUT Champions, even if we don't get that far into it in the first weekend. I know it's sort of difficult to qualify sometimes, and sometimes it's easy. But if you actually semi-decent in the game, you can probably qualify with even our basic Italian bronze team, because players in there are literally it's literally anyone. You could be playing. I think honestly, I've qualified. I don't know whether it's seeded or not, but it felt like every round when I qualified once, I was playing like Division 7 standard players. I was winning 5-0 every game, and it was just so easy. But it could be different on this one, obviously, because we've got a different team. and we could come in at someone who's trying to do the same thing, a road to glory, and they're also probably potentially a good player, so got to be always wary of that. We also complete another SBC that I think this is the League of Nations basic one, in which we get a silver pack. But in the silver pack, we don't get a rare player. We only get a Sbc'S, I think, from America. We get some other shit players. It was actually a really bad pack. Apart from we got a rare contract, which is actually okay. Some fitness cards and a shooting consumable. But in the loan pack, I'm not really too fussed because I don't really use loan players. The one loan player I do want to get, actually, to be fair, it's quite useful. We get Lichtsteiner from Juventus, but we actually got a right back now, I think. If not, I would use him because he's better than the one we did have. We get the San Lorenzo kit, but I decided not to use it because for the two we have, and the Getafe badge I don't really want either. It's not very nice. But we do. That's the SBC bit over. We do indeed go into a fitness match against the computer, and Sal scores 7 goals. I think this was the first one. This is what I'm going to do. Is play offline, because in divisions offline you can get like 1k and a bronze pack for just playing fitness games. I think it's pretty useful. Don't really want to go online, even though because we don't even have a fitness team at the moment. We barely even have what constitutes as a first team. But we signed Murillo, and we're gonna buy a fitness card to him. I think because he's only got 90 fitness and the rest of the team has 99. So got to keep the fitness up, and I think we take Costa out. For him, we also I think we take Costa out. So yeah, that's also a good signing. Pace, he's got all the necessary attributes for centre back. But the only thing is this team. He hasn't got full chemistry, but he's got 9 goals and Gundogan. And to be fair, this guy was actually not too bad. He had I guess he had a lot of good players which helped him. Jesus is very, very good on this game. So he took the 1-0 lead, and I was pretty happy to get a draw at this one because not only did it wasn't exactly a bad result, it also means that we have that point towards the 13 points we need to take. Pelosi equalises there with a good header, and it was a pretty tough game. I'm not gonna lie. I struggled with the pressure his attacks put on, and Sturridge scores that, which I wasn't expecting because Sturridge can't really shoot, and I know he's I think he's left-footed, so. I always get confused whether he's with his long shots or not. He's really good with one foot, and then he's got he's terrible with the other, really. But we managed to pull it across. That was a really hopeful ball across the face of goal there. Wasn't really expecting anyone to get on the end of it because I really ran out of options. I'd run it to the byline and was just hoping for someone, and Pelosi was there at that post. But Pelosi is actually going to get replaced now with Eder. The striker he's actually Brazilian, but he played for Italy at the Euros. So yeah, a good striker. Hoping he can. There's not really many in terms of the Serie A options unless you want to get Higuain or Dybala. I don't really want to use Icardi, but we may have to. Or I could buy a cheap Inform, could be the next one. But Eder is actually a really good player. I really enjoy him and enjoy using him up front. Because it's not really all about the striker in this formation. He's usually the one that gets the goals. But we're still playing. We're not playing the formation. I do change the formation eventually, but I'm still playing the 4-1-2-1-2. So I think who did we replaced Pucciarelli? I think up front. I'm too far ahead in terms of the gameplay. I'm really far ahead. So I'm trying to keep track of what was happening back here. So we actually break from goal with Sapronara here. Sort of that's a re-round defence, and I think he does indeed go and score. Eder again, scoring the goal, and it's 4-0 at this point. We're pretty much dominating the game, and we slipped through Candreva. We finished it into the long corner very nicely, actually. Very, very good finish, and he does. I think he doesn't get one back. We just completely dominate here. He couldn't really get out of his own half, to be honest, and he gets. That was a bit of a lucky break we got there. His defender sort of fell over, and yeah, we had a bit of a lucky break there. So, not gonna lie, pretty dominant victory. It's pretty easy so far, apart from that first game. But that guy had a really good team. He's actually not too bad. So we actually got, I guess, the complete package there in terms of the team. We've got a good team and an okay player, which obviously against our not too great side at the moment isn't gonna bode too well, but. We do pick up Lamina. I've used him once before, I think, on this game, and he is very, very good. So I thought, I'm going to stick him in a CDM, see how he plays. Hopefully he can do well, better than Cataldi, I hope. He's a lot more tall and strong, so I hope he's like a bit of a stronger CDM than Cataldi rather than smaller. So yeah, we take 1-0 lead there. I think that was Sapranaro scoring the first goal. This guy gives it straight to us from the goal kick, cut inside, and Eder, I think, finishes it with relative ease. I mean, yeah, to be fair, the guy just gave it straight to us from the goal kick. It wasn't too hard. Abate on the ball, flipping inside the box, and nice bit of play. And Candreva does indeed finish across the goalkeeper again on the stroke half time to make it 3-0. I think that's how it ended, or he might have quit, I'm not too sure. But we score 3 goals, and it ended that way. He didn't quit, so we score 3 goals and we get another 3 points. We're also going to play another fitness game now because all the players are getting relatively tired after 2 games. You know, they slip below 85 fitness, some of them, and that's when they start to like mess up and start not performing. We're in 8-0 against Grimsby, which isn't too difficult. Excuse me. We come against this full French team next, though. He's got sort of full chemistry, playing a centre mid at centre back, but he's got a full goal team, and he has Remy and Gignac up top, so we've sort of got something to worry about in this game. But El Shaarawy sprinting through on goal, and nice finish into the top corner. Not gonna lie, that was a pretty good break, and yeah, we continue in the same vein. I don't think the centre back I think the centre mid back at centre mid and centre back, sorry, didn't really help this guy too much. I think he actually had a really bad effect on the team because he's really small and he was always nowhere to be seen, rushing out like that. And we do indeed score for Lamina there to make it 3-0 on the stroke of half time again. And this guy again from the goal kick. This is the centre back, passes it out, and he's just gonna. I'm closing down all the options, and he eventually just gives it up to Lamina. He plays it through to Palaushi near post, 4-0. Straight from kick-off, though, we do indeed concede. He just goes in a bit of a nice run there, 1-2ing it with Lamar, and does indeed score. To be honest, that was a really nice goal, but pretty poor defending from me. You can't allow someone to 1-2 up the pitch like that, all the way up, all the way up the pitch, basically. But we do indeed make it 5 here with Palaushi again, scoring with another easy finish beside the goalkeeper, and we do indeed make it 5-1 and win the game easily. And I think that brings us within 3 points of the title. Sorry, what is this team next? English team. We've got 2 bronzes and a silver, but it's still got some pretty dangerous players. Much like the last team, but he didn't really do much with it. It was a very laggy game, which was annoying. We do indeed score a header though to start off with. Pretty lucky, to be honest. I didn't think he had that much power behind the header, but we do indeed score nonetheless. And this guy kept giving it up at the back, and I had to score because I just wanted him to quit. This game was actually painful, but we did indeed make it 2-0 with Eder there. Basically 2 goals from 2 shots, I think. And in the 12th minute, we're sprinting through on goal here, and we do indeed make it 3, I think, here with I think it was Candreva getting in there. Not too bad. No, I think it was Sapranaro actually. And that's indeed how it ended. So thank you all for watching. New episode should be out soon, and I'll see you all for the next one.